Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Panthers Soccer on the Panthers Broadcasting Network. We're here today from Brady Park, the home of the St. Mary's Panthers, as the Panthers have their first home league game as they take on the Richmond Oilers. Alongside me, Connor Cusack in the booth today. Andre Sims this time will be on camera, working in a windy day today. Our starting lineups for today for the Panthers are as follows. They will play in a 4-2-3-1 with Josh Espinoza at the striker position, Kyle Shank and Isan Nasiri on the wings. Josh Dole will be in the pocket behind Josh Espinoza. Ario Mesquita and Seth Weiland will be defensive midfielders, and the back line will be comprised of Nick Sanchez, Liam Godfrey, Taylor Hernandez, and Diego Jara. Luke Dennison, of course, is in goal. And this Oilers team, although a 0-2-1 or 0-2-2 record, they are a better team. As we talked with a couple of the players before game time, they said that they've played some hard teams and are better than the record looks. And just watching the warm-ups, they're looking pretty good to me, huh, Connor?
Yeah, definitely. I think that they've had very tough matchups, and that this team should not be underestimated at all.
Not at all. We are having the coin toss right now. The game will be underway momentarily. We will take a very short break and have some action for you right after this break. Ladies and gentlemen, and students, we would like to welcome you into our broadcast booth once again as we bring you the first ever Panthers broadcasted men's varsity soccer game. And the first of this year, first of many. The teams right now are in their team huddles, and we will have action for you momentarily. Welcome back, everybody. Game just about ready to start as the warm-ups have concluded. Tyler Peterson in with you. I'm a senior here at St. Mary's College High School. Next to me,
Connor Cusack.
And on camera is Mr. Andre Sims. This will be our first of 4 men's varsity soccer games this year. Join us next Thursday when the men take on Albany and the kickoff. And we've got our game started. Ball will come back to the back lines as St. Mary's begins their attack. A try by Hernandez up the middle, up the wing, I should say, but batted back and now tossed around there. Came up by Richmond. Richmond controls on the wing by the 50. Now pass up. Still with the ball. Now they got a little break, but the pass was too far, and it'll go out for a goal kick. Good start to this game. I like to see high energy from both teams.
Yeah, definitely.
Luke Dennison kicks the ball out to the middle. Good head by Josh Dole, and now a little something for the Panthers. Kyle Shank controls on the right wing. Espinoza back to Kyle Shank, but he was offsides. Great little work on the head of Josh Dole up to Josh Espinoza. But Kyle Shank was offsides.
Yeah, even though he was offsides, you really like to see a strong attack right at the beginning of the game. Shows that they'll very aggressive attack for the Panthers today.
Now the Oilers keeper will kick it out, and Godfrey will take care of the danger, but right to the Oiler player. And now foul. We do not have the Richmond names down yet. We have a roster, but a little hard to keep track of, so we will get those names to you as the game goes along. So we'll have a free kick right outside the 18. A try of about 25 yards. First effort for Richmond. It's into the box and way wide. It's another goal kick for the Panthers. Glad you could be with all of us today. We'll be with you for the next 80 or so minutes as this game goes along. Here's the control by the Panthers up to Dole, and he can't find his man. So it'll be a Richmond throw-in. Throws up the side, but quickly batted out by Diego Ara. Ball Ball moved up and stolen by number 10. That was Aria Mesquita. And no danger on that back pass there. Moves the ball up, stolen by Seth Weiland, but not going much anywhere. Here's a little break for Kyle Shank on the ball from Aria Mesquita, but that'll go out for a throw. So high-paced offense for the Panthers. Leading scorer, who is Josh Espinoza in that striker position. 6 goals in 3 games, Connor.
Yeah, wow, that's just shows you how skilled he is and how advanced he is in this league.
And here's a ball. It's still in play. Good control by the Richmond defense there. All the way back to the back line of Godfrey. And now David Hernandez wins the ball out of bounds. Here's a throw up off the head, number 4 for Richmond, and batted back out. Now ball control by Richmond. Up to 10 for Richmond. That's Eduardo Brumvilla, who was fouled. Here's a ball around and sloppy pass on number 9 of Richmond, who's down on the play. But Panthers will keep play on. And now the ref will blow it dead as there's a player down on the ground. It's something that comes with soccer. Whether it is a contact sport, whether you say it is or not, and infamous for this kind of stuff or not, we know it as. So our head athletic trainer James Quach working on the Richmond player. 34 minutes left in this half. We play 40-minute halves.
Yeah, it looks like an ankle injury for Richmond player.
And he's wearing one of the captain armbands, so you hate to see that off for a co-captain to go down, 6 minutes into this ball game already. But walking off under his own power, it looks like, so it looks like he will be okay. Looks like number 13, Christian Garcia, will come in to replace the injured player. So Richmond throw from the football 30-yard line. Throws it up and is immediately batted out of bounds by the right back Diego Ara. In bad announce. And right out again. So Panthers not letting the Richmond offense get much on these throw-ins. Here's some control on the Richmond offense. Batted up and out again. Good work by Diego Hara once again. Looks like they're going through Eduardo Brumvilla, number 10, quite a bit here. As the ball's batted up by Seth Weiland. Now here's some control out on the wing. And it's lost. And good tackle by Nick Sanchez, but right to number 10, Brumvilla. Here's a shot on goal, and it is wide. That was number 21, Isan Nasiri, who had lost the ball in the play. Freshman starting on varsity, so he's got good talent and good promise. Kick by Luke will go across the halfway mark. Batted back by Richmond defender and out by David Hernandez. Josh Dole gets a boot on it all the way back to the center line. Going to switch fields here. Going to pass it around. Seth goes up the middle. and is knocked off the ball there, controlled by the Richmond midfielder. Here's Brevia again. Pass back to the left back. Now all the way up. Going to come near side now. It's number 11, Jose Cardenas. And missed tackle by number 21, Nasiri. Some tricky footwork on the left side over there as Richmond still controlled the ball. And a couple pushes, couple of shoves, but no foul, no harm there. So Richmond will try it again. All the way back to the center back. And it's stolen by Josh Dole. One man to beat. Pass to Josh Espinoza. Wide.
That was great work by the Richmond goalie there, putting strong pressure on both Josh and both Joshes, and just got Josh to push it a bit wide.
It was an excellent steal by the man in the pocket, Josh Dole. A nice little give to Espinoza, and you'd think it'd be all done in the back of the net, but the shot was wide, and it was good pressure by the Richmond goalie. And now we're going to have looks like a low bridge there, but the foul will go on number 16, Liam Godfrey. So the first effort at goal for the Panthers comes up fruitless. Good ball work, just pushed out of bounds by Seth. And now some sloppy control on the part of the Oilers, and that'll just go out of bounds. Go right back to Richmond. Here's 10, now to 23. Now go to the left wing, and Hernandez will just kick that one out of here. Foul on the play, so it'll be a Richmond free kick. This one will go almost to the 18-yard box. Here's some control on the outside. Couple bodies fall down, and now Josh Dole comes up with the ball. Out on the far wing. Now it looks like they're going to switch fields here. All the way back to Luke Dennison. And just give it off to Hernandez. Out here to Nick Sanchez. Will have a little run of his own. Out to Isan, but it's too far in front of him.
Yeah.
So, it'll be a Richmond throw.
Yeah, it looks like there might be a little bit of transition problems with the St. Mary's back line and forward, but that's something that will get worked out with time. We should see smoother transitions as the game progresses.
So we'll throw in on the restart here. There's Big Ten Bremvia controlling, and now they'll switch fields to the far side. Here's pressure by Kyle Schenk, and just moves around him. Ball comes near side. Now they'll work through the middle. Up they go to Bremvia. Now out to the wing. Some good passing by this Richmond offense. They'll come all the way back to their center back with pressure. And now here's Nasiri with some good stealing. Here's Kyle Schenk. And across, but no one was there. So the captain, Josh Espinoza, made a run at goal, and different thought than what Kyle Schenk had. Good tackle on this side. Got all ball. control now are the Panthers. Now to Richmond. And there's a foul in the middle of the pitch.
Be number 10, Ario Mosquito.
So Richmond controls, and now they'll have a go all the way up to the box. Good control by David, and Nick will just kick it out of bounds to avert any danger. And there'll be a Richmond sub. Number 14, Ruben Cervantes, will come on. Number 21, Carlos Lopez. Here's the throw in. And just bat it out. So, Panther throw. 25 minutes left in this first half. A scoreless game between the undefeated Panthers and the winless Oilers. Some nifty footwork by Seth Weiland on the near side. And now they'll switch fields all the way to David Hernandez. And just lost the ball. Too heavy a touch. Here's a cross, and good work by David to nip that one out of bounds for the first Richmond corner of the game.
Richmond's offense is very strong, but it looks like the St. Mary's defense seems a little bit shaky at the start of the game.
Fourth game of the season for the Panthers, I should say. Here's the corner as it comes in. Swings it in the box, and a good header by number 15. That was Eduardo Bautista for the Oilers, but it'll be just wide. So the first real Richmond threat is averted. And as this one goes all the way out to the 40, and some good pressure, but it'll go right in the hands of the Richmond goalkeeper, Humberto Melendez. There's a good head by Nick Sanchez, and now flicks this one up, looking for one of the strikers, still with the ball, out to the wing for Isan Nasiri, and won't get there. Bat out of bounds by number 11, Jose Cardenas. So Panthers will have good position here to try to set up some draw up an attack here.
To see like 3 minutes.
Seth with control into the box, and Josh is offsides. So the second offsides on the Panthers. Here's a kick. And we'll have this one all the way out. Good head by Liam Godfrey, but was pushed up to the Richmond defense. Ball almost comes out of bounds. And now it finally does for a Richmond throw. We'll have substitution as the player who went down earlier in the game will return. Ruben Cervantes, number 14, comes off.
Looks like number 13, Christian Garcia, will move over to the right side.
That ball was out of bounds, but good control by Nick Sanchez. Richmond slowly making their way down the Panthers side of the pitch. And it'll be Richmond ball. Nick Sanchez seemed to kick it off the leg of his defender there, but it'll go the Oilers' way. Just a throw outside the box. Controlled, and it'll just go out of bounds. So another goal kick for the Panthers. No real shots at goal for either of these teams, but we've seen a header over here on the Panthers goal, and a shot wide by Josh Espinoza. So there's action, but no threatening shot yet. Richmond controls. Now we'll go back to their left back. Up all the way. And now St. Mary's controls. It's Josh Dole. Looking for a wing, but no one there. Kyle Shank with pressure. Nothing doing. Here's Richmond offense once again. Moving up. And now a breakaway, but Luke Dennison will come in. It was a good ball, maybe just a little bit too hard a touch by number 10, Eduardo Brumvilla.
Be out over by the football 40, and David Hernandez will take the throw-in.
Beautiful Brady Park, the multi-sports field here. Here's a good ball in the box by Josh Espinoza, but corralled by the goalie Humberto Melendez, I should say. We thank you for joining us today for the first ever broadcast of Panthers soccer on the Panthers Broadcasting Network. Tyler Peterson alongside me, Connor Cusack, and Andre Sims on camera. As the Richmond offense look for some to swing their way, but Seth Mosley does a great job of getting him off the ball, and maybe a tug on the Richmond captain there nets the Panthers a free kick.
Yeah, first it looked like it might have gone on Seth, but there must have been a little tug by number 9 that the ref saw that we didn't.
Good ball in by David, but on the wrong head. Now here's 13, Christian Garcia, to move this ball up. Back to the co-captain, 9. Danny Ortega will take that one and try to move it up on this Panthers defense. Stolen away by Kyle Shank momentarily, but given right back to Richmond. Now here's a try from outside the 18, but that'll go off the glove of Luke Dennison. Didn't look like it would make goal, but didn't want to take the chance of letting it go out of bounds. Here's Josh Dole. Going to chip it over, but it'll be a little too hard. Melendez, no trouble with that ball.
You got it.
Richmond moving around. Josh Dole applies a little pressure, but up all the way at the center line. Good passing by this Richmond offense today. Now up, a little try for goal, but not the best ball in the world, and it's picked up by Luke Dennison. Here's a ball up all the way up. And they'll just play around with it and get the kick. David up to Josh Dole, but Richmond will control. And now Seth Weiland gets fouled by number 10. And it'll be a Panther kick. It almost looked like the ref was grabbing for his pocket there, but maybe just a warning.
Seth went down pretty hard. I hope he's all right. A little slow to get up.
Probably just a little dinged up.
Looks like he's fine.
Probably more shocked than anything. It seems to me in this game that the Panthers just haven't had a good run of ball possession. We've seen some nice passes, some nice through balls on the side, but no long possessions.
Right, yeah. I think for that, they really need to spread out more, give it a little more time, not try to push the ball up, not force it.
That ball will be out of bounds, or kept in by David Hernandez, and now it'll go to bounds for another Richmond throw. Only one shot for the Panthers in the first 25 minutes. Richmond has 2 to call their own. We're seeing some high pressure on the back line of Richmond by the Panthers. Looking for a goal before the break. We got 16 minutes left in this first half. We're counting down on the football clock as opposed to counting up on a soccer club. Here's a ball in. Josh Espinoza, a little control, but didn't get anywhere. But here's Nick Sanchez with some nice control now. Isan Nasiri with a good ball into the box for Kyle Shank. Controls and just out of reach for Nick Sanchez. A great pass by the freshman there to find Kyle Shank in the box onside. And now a throw by Richmond way back. It's controlled by Isan Nasiri again. Here's Josh Dole with the ball. To David Hernandez, but just out of his reach. Or Arya Mosquita, I should say. That ball will be out of bounds for Panther throw. Nick Sanchez will throw this one into the waiting Josh's. That ball is kicked over the front of the 18 and easily escorted out by Richmond. And now they're on a break here as they were moving along the left wing, but the ball will be out of bounds. And we'll actually have a St. Mary's foul. It'll be a free kick for some pushing. Good hit by David Hernandez there. It looked like a foul, but got all ball and had no unnecessary contact on him. So the Panthers control on the right wing. Ball up now to Josh Dole. A good head on it. And Joshua Espinoza will look to control. Comes to Kyle Schenk. Puts a move around it, but it'll go out for a Richmond throw. Moving the ball now and a foul on the Panthers again. Here's number 9. Good play for him this game. Moving it around Richmond offense. Nice little move by number 13, Christian Garcia. And now controlled by number 10, Bremvilla, kicked out to the left wing. Kyle Schenk with some nice defense. And now the ball is kicked up. Here's Espinoza. Has a little move around the center back there, and now kicks it out to Kyle, who just gets it off his foot. So it'll be a Richmond throw. Ball will come all the way back to David Hernandez, who takes a punt almost all the way to Melendez. Here's control by Kyle on a steal. Has a shot at goal to try to get the keeper off of his line there, but it'll be well over. But when you're not getting shots offensively, try to take a little bit more effort at goal.
That was a bold chance by Kyle, but I really think that what the Panthers offense needs to do right now is slow it down a little bit, gain more possession, and then organize a stronger attack.
Here's Kyle down the right wing, but looks like number 4 will beat him out to the ball, and he'll force a throw in. Good work by Kyle Schenk there. So Panthers throw in. It'll be David Hernandez to take it. When we'll get 6 in the box, this one out to Josh Espinoza. Puts this one in the box, but no one on the far post. So it'll just go out of bounds. So Panthers will try it again. Liam throws it all the way to Ario, who's in the box and will not have anything. So it'll be a goal kick. It was a good throw by Nick Sanchez, but over the head of defender, over the head of Ario Mesquita as well. So now Richmond will control. And he'll just pass it back to his goalie. Oh, and now it's blocked by Josh. Here's a try goal from Kyle. Oh, and just a bit wide. A great... Make sure you look at the screen to make sure you got it. It was a great block by Josh to block the back pass. And then just a slide over by Isan Nasiri, but...
Yeah, it looked like Isan might have had a shot, maybe a small window, but...
You pass it off to the senior, and Kyle had a great chance, or as the cousins in Britain call it across the pond, a sublime effort at goal. We'll have a substitution by the Richmond Oilers. Number 14, Ruben Cervantes, will come back on and throw this one into the box. Brumvia will kick it around. Now he'll put it in a cross. It'll bounce around a couple times, and David will kick it straight up in the air. Isan with the head, and now Josh Dole kicks it up. He'll be moved around there, and Richmond comes out on top with the ball. Moved up. Brumvia holds in the middle. Now going to put in a cross to number 13. That's Garcia. 14, Cervantes. And now gets kicked around a little in there, and it'll be a hold on, I think, number 22, Nick Sanchez, for tugging at the jersey. So it'll be a free kick from about 28 yards for the Richmond Oilers. 8 minutes left in this first half. Isan has to get back 10 yards. And now we're set to go. Here's the cross. It's in and just off the chest of Josh Dole. Isan will control. And it'll be stripped by the Richmond defender. Into the box. Here's a header on goal, and it's just wide.
Little confusion between Isan and Josh allowed Richmond striker to just swoop the ball away and put it into the middle for a very strong attempt on goal.
Looked like two guys for two forwards for Richmond went at it at once, and the shot might not have been very pure. Here's a ball up on the left wing to Isan. Steal by Seth Weiland, but be kicked right back. Good back and forth between these two teams today. There's a sliding stop by David Hernandez to kick that one out of bounds. Seven minutes and ticking down in this first quarter, or first half, I should say, as we bring you Panthers soccer. Tyler Peterson, Connor Cusack, and Andre Sims in this booth on a cold winter's day at Thomas M. Brady Field. Here's some movement outside the box by Richmond, and now some attackers get in there, but that's cleared by Josh Dole. Espinoza out to Eson, but averted by the Richmond defender, and the ball will come all the way out of bounds. Liam Godfrey will take the throw.
It's like Liam's looking for someone. No one's moving. Here's the ball to Eson now. Just gives it to the Richmond attacker, Bremvilla. Here's Garcia up the right wing. Now to the midfielder, who will just kick it back to his right back. Richmond has created good passing lanes throughout this game.
It's like number 3, St. Mary's sophomore Julian Fraser's getting warmed up. Defensive player. Maybe coming in soon.
We haven't seen any substitutions from the Panthers side. We've seen a couple already from Richmond. So David will take this free kick right from the center half line. And it'll actually be an attempt on goal. And some nice footwork by the goalie Melendez to keep that one in bounds. It was a nice shot. It was a 50-yard shot, or more, I should say.
It's a very great awareness by David Hernandez to recognize that the goalie was out of position, not aware, and just too bad the shot went just a little bit wide.
Here's a ball now to Josh Espinoza, and nice tries to sneak the ball past two Richmond defenders to find Isan Nasiri, but no dice on that one either. Here's Bremvilla now up to number 9. Kicks it out to 11, Cardenas. Still moving around up there. Good passing still by Richmond, and now dispossessed. Kyle Shank He had Joshua Espinoza, but the goalie in great position to make that stop on the breakaway, and now it'll be a St. Mary's foul. So not only did the Panthers not get a breakaway goal, but they committed a foul. Now Luke Dennison will just catch this one. And he'll punt it all the way down. Here's some control by Kyle Shank. This ball will stay in bounds and bounce around until Liam Godfrey handles it. Controlled by Garcia, but Godfrey just takes it off him. Here's up the wing to Isan, now to Josh Dole. Stays with the ball, a couple nice sliding tackles, and now a foul by number 5, Seth Weiland.
Looks like Seth might be getting a little warning from the ref. Seth is one of those players that's never afraid to make contact, get in with the other player, and sometimes that'll lead to a little jersey pull or foul.
So a free kick by the Richmond Oilers. It'll be number 4, Cesar Cardenas. As this one's into the box, headed away by Liam Godfrey. But Richmond still controls. Now up on the clearance. Here's Josh Dole to Isan Nasiri. That's a wide open left wing, but controlled by the Richmond defense to take it off him. And there's a foul by Nick Sanchez, and he might go in the book here. And it looks like the ref will be issuing him a yellow card. So Nick Sanchez gets the warning from the ref on the push foul. And no question about the foul.
Nick will be coming out just because of the rules that, once you get a yellow card in high school soccer, you have to come out. And so Julian Fraser will take his spot, lefty.
Here's some good movement by the Panthers now. Espinoza has it himself and just slips it past the defender, but no Panther in the area. Isan was on that left wing, but he took an alternate route to the one Josh Espinoza was passing to. Now controlled by the Richmond defense.
Looks like Josh Dole is looking for a foul. There's none there, though.
Here's a missed kick by Richmond center back. It's controlled by number 10, Ario Mesquita. Moves it up. Here's Isan, who just gets kicked in the stomach. A dangerous play by the Richmond defender. He did get the ball, but he also got a good piece of Isan as well.
Just looked like they get the wind knocked right out of him. It was a hard collision.
Looks to be all right. Gets up and is going to walk to the line there, ready to go. And now the Richmond defender is issued a yellow card. So back-to-back quick yellows.
I don't know about that one, Tyler. It just looked like they were just both going for the ball and just hard collision. Hard play by both of them and just ended up in a hard collision and unfortunately a yellow card.
The card was given to the co-captain there, number 9, who was had to come off earlier in the game because of an injury. But it'll be a free kick. Josh Espinoza will have a go at goal. Here it is. And it's low. Got under the wall, but not enough English on it.
Looks like... Oh, and
that'll be the half. So after 40 minutes, it's the Panthers, nothing. Richmond, nothing. We've been bringing you Panthers soccer on the home for Panthers sports. Panthers Broadcasting Network. It'll be halftime. We will take a very short break. Stay tuned for the second half of this game. Score, Oilers nothing, Panthers nothing. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we begin this second half, the Panthers in white going left to right. Oilers in red going right to left. 0-0 after one. A low-scoring affair. Only 3 shots on goal for either side. Both teams have been issued a card.
Looks like Nick Sanchez, who got issued a yellow card, is back on the left back position.
As well as number 9 for Richmond, wearing a co-captain armband. Richmond starts on the aggressive attack immediately as the ball is already in the Panthers' center back positions. Here's some control up the middle, but be right to Seth. Ario is going to be fouled on the play there, and he's down in some obvious pain. Maybe got stepped on in the shin. Looks like we might call Quatch over. It'll bring out the head coach of St. Mary's for soccer.
Looks like number 15, Eduardo Batista, is getting talked to by the ref. A little warning.
Ario's in some obvious pain here, down on the ground, and
you hate to see a guy like Ario go down because he's so crucial to the central play of the Panthers.
Very creative.
Right.
So we'll restart again. Panthers will have the free kick. David Hernandez will take it. Ario seems to be all right. He's going to get the okay from the side official to come back in. Ball off the head by the Richmond defender, but easily taken care of and cleared from the box. Here's a head back in, but Richmond will take that. They'll come over to the left side now. 15, Eduardo Batista will hold the ball. He's working on Diagara, missed kick there. And now number 11, Kyle Schenkel, control. The kick right to the Richmond midfielder. Now this ball moved around a couple times. Eventually kicked out of bounds.
Kicked out by Diego, so Ario could come back in. Put that 11 player back on the field.
Richmond coming out very aggressively in the second half. Probably want to get on the board first. Here's some pressure on the back line by the Panthers, and now the ball is stolen away, but just kicked upfield to no waiting player. Now, Connor, we do have 36 minutes left in this ball game, but with the way that the teams have been going, is it first team win scores, you think?
It definitely could be. With all the shots on goal have been very close, and there's only been about 3, so it's very possible that next goal wins, or maybe even a 0-0 tie if it doesn't come to that.
Well, here's a ball in the box, and the Richmond player was onside and had a free go at goal, but it was wide. I think everyone, including number 15, Eduardo Batista, was surprised that, or number 9, I should say, for Richmond, that he was surprised that he was onside.
Yeah, it looked like both all the defenders and even number 9 and goalie Luke Dennison just seemed to hesitate for a second, looking for that flag, but it never came, and that might have cost Richmond the share or the lead.
Almost cost the Panthers the lead. I mean, you're right. Yes. Play to the whistle, though. Here's a ball into the Richmond territory. Here's a cross by Josh Espinoza. Some great ball movement. and great control, but Richmond eventually clears that. That ball stayed in play. There's a nice little flick by Seth Weiland. Now a little back pass with the back of his heel by by Isan Nasiri, but it'll come to not much as Richmond controls and now gets into their attack. Here's Garcia all the way to Parra over here. And now here's Bremvilla is controlling on the wing. Here's 13 Garcia, gonna have a shot at goal, and Luke Dennison will just grab that one. Shot on goal, but the ball was shot right at the goalie. So Richmond gets their first attempt of the half.
Yeah, Richmond seems to come out very strong on offense. A couple of shots right off the bat here. And could be very, very exciting half with all these threats from the Richmond offense.
Here's Bremvilla. Gonna kick it to the open number 9. And now here's an open goal. Shot at goal, I should say. And Luke Dennison was in control. No one on the right side for the Panthers. And the Richmond attacker didn't get his number. Came right up from the pass from Bremvilla. But not the greatest kick in the world. And Luke did very nicely to control.
Also, I think it was part by a great effort by Liam Godfrey to just disrupt the pace of the Richmond striker so that he wasn't able to get a smooth shot off.
0-0 game we have. 33 minutes left in the second half. Tyler Peterson, Connor Cusack, Andre Sims, and Jonah Baumgartner in the booth with you. There's a throw into the box and kicked out by the Richmond defense, but kept in. Some good ball control by this Richmond defense. Here's Seth, and he'll put a nice little move on the defender, and he'll be fouled. The Panthers offense looks a little bit different without two key seniors who went down to injury, Duncan Jones and Miguel Palermo. But the Panthers have responded nicely at the beginning of the season, and they are 2-1-0. Have not lost to this point. Richmond comes in without a win, 0-2-2, as you can see on the bottom of your screen. Diego Hart will have this ball and kick it up. Isan Nasiri will try to get his boot on it, and he eventually does. Brings it out, looking for a man in the middle, but there is no one. And he'll force the corner on the Oilers. So the first corner for the Panthers to be taken here by Josh. Swings it in the box. Liam Godfrey! Goal off the head by number 16, Liam Godfrey. And just like that, the Panthers have a 1-0 lead.
I don't think the Richmond goalie, Humberto Melendez, saw that coming, or any of the defenders. He just, right as the ball was kicked, he just jumped up and overpowered the defenders, got on top, and just put it in the back of the net.
It was a great cross from Josh Espinoza, and Godfrey got in there right at the exact time, made a nice back post run, and just came on that ball. Had a little jump on the marker in the box, and there's no doubt about it. Wonderful header, which practically unstoppable from that angle.
Thought it would be the first of many goals from Liam Godfrey as he joins Ario and Josh Espinoza as the goal scorers for the Panthers this season.
That's right. Josh, I believe, leads the league with 6 goals in 3 games. Ario has 3 to his credit. And now Liam Godfrey has got himself into the scorers box with a goal of his own. Good to see play from your back line offensively. So it'll be a Richmond throw. Richmond wants to answer back as soon as possible. You got 29 minutes left in this second half. The Panthers looking for their third win on the season.
As you said earlier, the first goal could be the only goal, and even though there's a lot of time left, it's likely that this could be the only goal we see, although hopefully there will be more action to come.
And in soccer, I mean, you want to talk about a long time. A lot can happen in just 2 minutes alone, so we got 29 left. So this game is still anyone's game. Panthers lead 1-0.
Yeah, that's why I think that goal is a little bit of a wake-up call for the Richmond team, and they looks like they might be coming out strong, try to get that goal back.
And they have it here. Here's number 9. We'll just take a ill-advised shot across the goal face, which would just go out of bounds for a goal kick.
Yeah, for that, he wasn't greatest shot. He swung across his body, and for those, not much accuracy and not much power will be put on those.
So here's Luke Dennison to take the goal kick. This ball booted all the way out. Still up in the air. Got a little volleyball match going on in there. Bounces a couple more times, and Diego kicks it up. Diego's still with it, and it's still bouncing around in there. And now number 9 for Richmond comes out with the ball. Here's a good clearance by David Hernandez. Looks like Brent Villa almost found number 15, Eduardo Bautista. Good work by Melendez there to just kick it out of bounds. So Panthers will have a throw in excellent position as they look to capitalize with a second and try to put this game slowly out of hand. Here's a shot which should just go wide. An attempt by Josh Dole, I should say, but no goal for Josh Dole. Here's Richmond up the wing now. For 17, Parra. It's the 13, Garcia. Good passing lanes for Richmond throughout this game. Liam Godfrey just sends that one wide. So now Richmond will have their chance to tie it up here. A throw in on the near side here. Good position just within the 18. Just controlled by the Oilers offense and escorted out of bounds by Kyle Schenk. A couple players warming up for the Panthers on the sidelines. May see the first substitution for the Panthers of this game. Here's Josh Dole with a long clearance. Melendez will take this from the 20-yard line. Oh, and there is a big hit by David Hernandez, and the ref's reaching his pocket. It's going to be a yellow, but the way he came in and the way he showed his studs, I'm maybe not surprised, but I was a little fearful of a red there.
Yeah, definitely not one of the smartest moves. The way how hard he came in there,
how hard the contact was. Fortunately, he just got a yellow card. Very well could have been a red card. But good thing number 4 is all right for Richmond, Cesar Cardenas.
Cardenas will also take this free kick here. Richmond another set piece behind the center line. This one's a good one into the 18 here. One bounce off the head of Godfrey, and Luke Dennison will just take that one. And they'll say it's a corner. Looked like he might have kept it in, but they'll tell him corner. So Richmond with their second corner of the game. St. Mary scored on their corner. Now Richmond looks to do the same on theirs. This one comes to the back post. A head on by a couple players. Richmond looking for a hand, but nothing. The ref says no thank you, and it'll be another corner. Bautista got an initial header on it, and then it bounced around a few times, and the Richmond wanted the hand there, but didn't come. Here's a good ball and a great clearance by Godfrey, and now Kyle Schenk will run onto it. Josh will take this one, and now he's off to the races. Can he beat the defender? He cannot. So one man to beat for Josh for the breakaway, and it wasn't to be.
Julian Fraser will come back on for David Hernandez to take his spot after the yellow card.
Here's Bautista. Now up to 4. Cardenas. Move that ball around, and Kyle Schenk will have it. But it'll head it out of bounds. 23 minutes left in the second half. 1-0 Panthers. Tyler Peterson, Connor Cusack, Andre Sims in with the booth with you.
Look at the Panthers bench. You can see that there's not many players on it. A lot of them warming up. Maybe Coach Trevor Espinoza looking to get some fresh legs on the field.
It is cold, and you definitely don't want those players to be on that bench too long. Here's a good run by Brumvia, and a good takeaway by Godfrey. Strong tackle. Here's some work now in the center half. Here's to Brumvia, and Godfrey once again will have this ball, and you might have a penalty shot. You will. Number 23, Brian Ramos, took the ball on a good pass from Brumvia. And all the defender could do on that play was just kick his legs out from him. Zoom in a little.
It was one of those instances where the defender knows he's beat. He just doesn't. Sometimes he just doesn't want to let it be known, and his only resort is to either let him go for a strong shot or to risk the foul and penalty.
Here's the penalty, and it is good. So a goal by the Richmond Oilers. It's number 9. He's been all over the place. And just like that, it's all tied up 1-1.
Turns out, first goal would not be the only goal, nor would be the winning goal. And in 10 minutes, it's a tie game once again.
So the number 9, we don't have his name, unfortunately. We have the roster, but we do not have a name for that number. But he has been all over the place. Went off in the beginning of the game for an injury, then came back on. Has been passing well all game. He was issued a yellow and now has just scored a goal. So the Panthers look to retake the lead. Not exactly how you want to lose the lead on a penalty, but nonetheless, it is tied.
Liam Godfrey, who gave up the penalty, was also the player who actually scored the Panthers' goal. So a little unfortunate for him.
Kicked around by the Panthers and Oilers in a little juggling contest now. This ball will stay in bounds and now will go out. It'll be a Richmond throw. nothing you could do by that penalty shot for Luke Dennison. It's a chess game whenever you get into those penalty shots, and the goal is high and to a corner, which is practically unsavable for a goalie. Here's Brent Villa. He'll try to make a move, 24, move around with the ball. And now they'll look to switch fields here. Here's 23, Ramos again, who was fouled for the penalty. He'll give it all the way to number 13, Garcia. Up to 17, Parra moves around the defense. Now tries to get across, and it's 15, Bautista for the cross. Here's Brent Villa with the header, and a good save by Luke Dennison. Just fell into his hands that time.
That was a second open header for Richmond, but he just couldn't seem to get good contact on it, and it resulted in a weak shot right to goalie Luke Dennison.
It was good ball movement by the Richmond Oilers, and now we're going to have a foul, a push on David Hernandez. It's another set piece for Richmond. They take it quickly. Here's Cardenas, and now dispossessed. Kyle Schenk will try to control, but not quite. Here's number 9 again.
Looks like the Panthers might have had a breakaway there, but Kyle just couldn't get it through to the...
But here's Josh Dole to Eson now, coming up the wing. Still with it, and that ball will go out of bounds for a Panther throw. Liam Godfrey will take this throw. 18 minutes left in our ball game. 1-1 our score. Here's Richmond looking for a little break here, but a foul on the Panthers. Might have let them play on there with the advantage, but they bring it back for the foul. Cardenas will take the free kick. Parra on the left side will control now. Moves it up the pitch into the 18, but we'll have nothing there. Ball chased well by Josh Espinoza, but some bad control in the middle. Now Josh Dole has the ball. Up to Kyle Schenk. Does he have a cross? No. Ball will come back to Ario Mesquita. Out to 21, Isan Nasiri, but a little pass, a little bit off, and it won't be there. And now here's the Richmond offense. Was shortly on a little break there, but averted by the Panthers defense. Here's Dole. Number 3, Julian Frazier, was substituted back in. Looks like Isan Nasiri came off. Here's the ball up. Looks like Luke will just control this one in his own box. Kyle Schenk controls on the right side. Now kicks it up, looking for Josh. Not there. Controlled by a 13 Garcia. Here's 21 Chase. Now here's a ball to Josh, and he gets a boot on it, but Melendez got there just in time. It was a poor back pass and allowed the attacker Josh Espinoza to get his foot on it.
Yeah, surprisingly, not something we've seen a lot from the Richmond defense, which is reckless passes, but that one just seemed to get away from him and almost led to a Panthers goal.
It'll be a Richmond throw now. It'll be a substitution now for Richmond. Number 6, Danny Ortega will come on for number 24, we do not have. Hernandez will boot this one up all the way to the 10-yard line, which Melendez will just handle. Rolls it across the face of his goal, and now booted up again. Here's number 9. Can he get around David Hernandez? He can't. He got a boot on it, looking for a foul, but the ref won't entertain that.
Just looked like he lost his balance, so he was trying to get the shot off.
Throwing for the Panthers now. Here's Josh with the ball. Tries to make a move around, but kicked out by Ramos. Nick Sanchez will take the throw again from right about the 18-yard box. Throw in. Seth Weiland will hold it. Now back to Nick Sanchez. And down on the play is looks like Josh Espinoza.
No, it looks like Ario maybe.
Is it Ario Mesquita?
Yeah,
it is Ario Mesquita. He's down on the play. Ref's talking to him. And not quite sure what the call is here. It's going to be a throw.
It seems like he might have got nicked just in the middle of that pile, and unfortunately, neither side ref nor the field ref saw it.
That there will be a foul on Seth Weiland, and now Richmond will have to retreat 10 yards here for this free kick by David Hernandez. 1-1 our score. They're going to send the house here, St. Mary's are. You got about 7 guys in the box. Here's a kick by David, and it's well high. So no danger in the effort. 13 minutes remaining in our ball game. It's been a well-spirited match. Some good passing. 2 goals. Ball up, Bremvilla will try to head it up, and here's number 9 on a breakaway, but will be offside. The first Richmond offside of the game.
That was a close one. It might have been just a matter of feet that it was offsides.
Melendez will kick this one up. Bremvilla will control. And now recovered. Ario will take that one all the way up and to no one, really. Here's 15 Bautista moving the ball around. Number 9 on it again. Seems to be everywhere this game. Diego Jara will just kick this one out. Got all the ball on there.
A couple clean tackles from the St. Mary's defense.
Here's up to 23, Ramos now. Moving around, back to the middle. Tries an effort at the middle, not there. Here's a ball up. Julian Frazier will run on that one, and the ball will be easily taken by the Richmond defense. Ramos now moves this one up. 9 still has it. Makes a nice little move around Ario. Ball comes up now. 13 Garcia will try to get this one in the box. Can't. Number 9 will take it. Number 23 Ramos will try a shot at goal. He cannot. This one's kicked out to number 6 Danny Ortega. And Liam Godfrey will just take this one off him. Here's the nice run by number 17 Josh Dole. And can't fit the pass past the defender.
Just a split second too late to try to get it up to Josh Espinoza for the breakaway, but
Josh was able to stay on side during that. Josh Espinoza, I should say, was trying to stay on side, and just not enough room for Liam Godfrey to thread the needle on the pass. Richmond now dispossessed. and taken away, but a foul on Nick Sanchez. Got to be very careful. He's already been booked. This one kicked away now. So little action in the corner there, but nothing doing. So it'll be a throw-in from the corner. This one going into the box. Cleared by Diego Jara. No farther to number 13. Garcia has a shot at goal and will be just wide.
Yeah, this is the time, last 10 minutes of the game, where you're going to see a lot more shots from the outside. Strikers trying to put pressure on the goalie. Just trying to pound the goal and see if one will fall in.
9 minutes are left in our ball game today. It's been a good game, 1-1. Tyler Peterson, Connor Cusack, and Andre Sims in the booth with you, bringing you the first ever broadcasted Panthers soccer game. Julian Frazier up the left wing, trying to get this ball into the box, and will net himself a corner. And 3 defenders will come up for the Panthers to try this corner. Liam Godfrey scored on the previous one. Here's the ball from Josh. Just went into the box again and just a bit wide. It'll be another corner, or no, a goal kick, that is. It looks like Ario Mosquita might have got a head on it. And it looked pretty good from our angle, but it did swerve wide. This one kicked all the way up to number 15, Bautista. Now here's number 9 working on Diego Jara. Keeps it in bounds. Will get all the way to Luke Dennison. It will. He'll punt this one up. Batted around by the Richmond defense and controlled by Josh Dole, who's fouled by number 23, Brian Ramos. David Hernandez has a boot, and he'll just elect to pass this one off. Josh Espinosa takes a shot from about 40 yards out, but it'll be wide. Like you said, Connor, a lot more outside shots, not necessarily looking to have short passes through the zone.
I was just looking to put it on target, maybe get a deflection off the goalie, get a corner kick, anything to put more pressure on the defense and the goalie.
Here's some pressure by Frazier, but the Richmond defender will just pass it off to his midfielder, and now it'll work its way all the way to Luke Dennison. He'll punt this one up. It'll take a big bounce, and Ramos will control. Kick back to Godfrey, and now out of bounds. It'll be a Richmond throw. There's a foul by the Panthers for a Richmond free kick. Got to be careful here. Only 6 minutes left in our game. And set pieces are very dangerous in the late stages of this game. Here's the kick into the box, and a header off by Liam Godfrey clears the danger. Moved around the box now, cleared by Josh Dole, and now Josh Espinosa will try to control. cannot, but will get it here. And now the Panthers on a break. What will they do with it? Josh Espinoza moves it by himself. Here's Frazier on the left wing. Will cross it in back to Josh at the top of the box. And can't get a boot on it. Here's number 9 moving the ball around. It was a good attack by the Panthers, but nothing ever formed. Up to Branvilla, now out to the wing. Something's brewing here for the Richmond Oilers. Moving the ball around through the box. Here's a cross, and blocked by number 8, David Hernandez, for a Richmond corner. The third corner of this ball game. Ball's kicked around the box and now cleared by the Panthers. Here's Espinoza working in some space. Be easily dispossessed. Here's the ball to Josh Dole now. This one will come to Kyle Schenk. Can't do anything with it. Here's Josh Dole to number 11.
Looked like they had something there, but Josh just couldn't control hard pass from Kyle.
They're going for more through balls, trying to squeeze that ball in his tighter spaces now, and not always will work. Dennison will kick this one all the way.
Panthers have got several attacks formulating, but they just haven't got that extra through ball, that extra touch to put them away for a stronger shot. Of a Richmond throw-in, deflected by the Panthers, and another Richmond throw-in out by the football 50-yard line, right about midfield.
Cheer, girls!
So fixing some camera issues. We're back. We're back and good. 3 minutes left, and Richmond will have a throw-in. 1-1 our score. Time is ticking away here. Here's number 17, but offsides by just a touch. You can take a really fast free kick.
Yeah, that kind of backfired on the Panthers. Not a great pass, and now it's back to their end of the field.
Getting dark here at Brady Park. 1-1, only 2:30 left in this game. This ball is still being moved around. Frazier will kick this one up, and does he have something here? Josh Dole tries to control. Lets this ball for Josh Espinoza. Can the goalie get there? He does. Melendez does. It'll come off Kyle Schenk awkwardly into the middle, and now he has it. Here's Josh Espinoza, but Melendez will have that again.
That was a great chance for Kyle and Josh, but Kyle's pass was just a bit too hard. And Josh was not able to get there in time.
Chilly afternoon. The Panthers play here. Only 2 minutes left in this game. And ref could blow the whistle at any point at this point to call it at a 1-1 draw. But we'll see if either team has another attack in them.
There's a foul on Josh Dole. It looked like he was looking for the foul, but the ref saw it another way, and another dangerous set piece for the Richmond Oilers.
So Brian Ramos will take this free kick and try to send it into the box. It's basically injury time at this point. The ref can blow the whistle at his discretion. The varsity women are playing tonight against Richmond at 6 p.m. at Richmond. Here's the ball into the middle. Branvilla with the header, and Josh Dole Luke Dennison with a great save.
Looks like there might be a Richmond player collided with Luke Dennison down the goal, but Luke Dennison, a great save. He's
He's able to do that. He's just so long, has such a long reach, and he's able to pluck it out of the air and prevent a late inning or late game heroics from the
and there was
Oilers.
a Richmond player who was down. Here's a ball into the box. It'll come out to David Hernandez. In the middle for Josh Dole now. Can't control it. Will try to fit this one in the box and will not go anywhere. And that will be the game.
Josh Dole might have had a shot so close to being able to put it in, but just couldn't get it off.
A tremendous finish to this game. Going back and forth on either end. A great save by Luke Dennison. And then some nice footwork in the box by the Panthers. But after 90, or after 80, it's the Panthers 1 and the Oilers 1. We thank you for joining us tonight, as it's been a pleasure to bring you Panther Sports on the Panthers Broadcasting Network. Join us on Thursday as we will bring you the next game of Panther soccer, as we will host the Albany Cougars, an interdivision rivalry here at Thomas and Brady Park. For Andre Sims and Connor Cusack, I'm Tyler Peterson. Thank you for joining us. This has been a presentation of the Panthers Broadcasting Network.
All right, you need more help?
Yeah. No.
Sure?
Yeah, we're good. I just gotta...
So there's a home game on Thursday?
Yeah. Is there a home game? Do we play is it the girls?
It's guys Thursday,
Yeah,
and then girls
Albany.
next Tuesday.
Okay. Thank
Same
you, guys.
time.
Thanks, Zoe.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're excited.
Someone put a bag up here. Is this your string bag, Andre? Or Tyler?
Yeah. My bag is right here.
Oh.
Whose is that?
Bag.
I don't know. It's like a shirt or something.
And from what I read, I should be able to do the highlights as well.
Yeah, that header is going to be a beautiful.
You know if the office is open this week? Just put this in the office.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, when I break this down, I go to my office. You're welcome to put it. You want me to put that in my office?
Yeah, sure, that'd be great.
It's done. I just slap it in this bag, and that's where it'll be. Okay.
All right.
In the side pocket.
I think someone left it here, so.
Yeah, we'll see. It's
All
probably.
All right, see you guys.
All right,
All right,
thanks.
thank you. right,
Yeah, you think it's good?
Yeah.
All right.